guys? Ray Yergs back here with another episode of the Third and Long Pick 6 show. Week 6. Yes, Week 6. Picks edition. We are more than about a third of the way through the season. Can you believe that already? It is flying by. But we are coming off a strong week. 4-2 last week puts us at 14-15-1 overall in the season. So getting back to that 500 mark, trying to get over that hump this week. So let's see where we can find some winners. Thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support that you guys give me. Don't forget that if you are not following, make sure that you follow me at The Real Ray Yergs. I'm a YouTube channel, and you can find me at Twitter as well. And don't forget to hit that bell, get that notification button, so you never miss any content. Tuesdays, recap show. Saturdays are the picks release show. So don't forget to tune in for those. Get right into it. Listen, Vikings heading on the road this week. Excuse me. Against Miami. 3-point favorites. I feel that the Vikings should be more than that. I feel like they should be around the 5.5 mark. And with that being said, I love the Vikings at -3 here on the road in Miami. Listen, Tua and Bridgewater are not playing again this week. So the reports are that Tua will be back next week, though. But understand that this is a big game for the Dolphins in many ways. But I just can't see them winning against the Vikings team, who is very hot right now, rolling. They seemed to have given up last week against the Bears. They were cruising at one point. They were up like 21-3, 21-10 at one point. And they couldn't get the cover fully, but they ended up walking away with the victory. And I just think that this Vikings team is rolling right now. They are on my hot list to, on the power rankings into the top 10. Offense is playing very strong. If Kirk Cousins is playing a night game, I wouldn't trust him. But, he's playing very well this season with him. Justin Jefferson, offense is rolling. Defense is really strong. So I like the Vikings in this situation, -3. This one is my favorite pick of the week. Right off the bat, first pick, my favorite pick of the week is Vikings -3. Big game here for the New York Football Giants. Ravens traveling on the road in New York. Giants are catching 6 points here. Now, if you watch the recap video, they are one of the hot teams that I am tracking that at 4-1, man, they look really good. And I did say Daniel Jones is just not one of my favorite quarterbacks. He's not really that good of a quarterback. But somehow, some way, they continue to put wins together. They play really tough. They play strong. They well coached. That's the big thing right there, is that they're well coached and their defense is really, really good. I like the Giants here at +6 against the Ravens. This is a big test for the New York Giants here. I feel like this is a little bit disrespectful for the Giants, given that they are 4-1 and that they've played really well this season in many areas. Like I said, especially on the defensive side. Ravens, they've been a little bit of a roller coaster, but they, this is big for the Giants here, and I think that 6 points is way too much. They should be at least 3-point underdogs, 3.5-point underdogs here. This is going to be a big time step forward for the Giants if they keep it close. Well, listen, I'm thinking that they fall within the number. That's why I like them at +6. Do they get the victory? That'd be great if they get the victory. That'd be a huge step in the right direction for the Giants. But if they keep this close within a field goal, this is still good for that football team. And you put them in the real category as to this is a real good team that you got to watch out for possibly in the playoffs. So I like them at +6 here. I think it's completely disrespectful given where they are. And I'm rolling with that. San Francisco on the road in Atlanta. Listen, San Francisco, I have said they are, trending in the right direction. They are so close to my top 5 power rankings. They're just on the outside. And I like them at -4.5 here on the road against Atlanta. Atlanta didn't show me anything last week against the Tampa Bay team that got destroyed from them. So what makes I don't understand what Vegas thinks in this. So what makes the thinking that the Falcons can stay with the 49ers within 4.5 points? I just can't see that happening. San Francisco is, listen, best thing that happened in San Francisco was Trey Lance going down. Jimmy G, he's a proven winner. I get it's not pretty at times. It's ugly at times. But the wins tack on. They win football games. He gets them where they need to go. They had a great playoff run last year. They had the Super Bowl run a few years back. Atlanta just does not do anything against good teams. And it was proven last week against Tampa Bay. And San Francisco's defense is 10 times better, in my opinion, than Tampa Bay. So San Francisco with 4.5 here. I mean, the offense, the way that the Jimmy G is moving the ball, Deebo Samuel is just unstoppable. So I like San Francisco here at -4.5. Atlanta doesn't do anything for me that says, New Orleans doesn't do anything for me that says, oh, let's go with it. I don't like it. I like San Francisco here. That's where I'm rolling with. San Francisco -4.5. Cards, Seahawks. I'm going to keep riding this train all day until it breaks. Over 50.5. I like the Cards and the Seahawks. Seahawks offense have been putting up tremendous numbers. I said that last week. I took the over last week with the Seahawks. Arizona, their offense is just as capable of keeping up with the Seahawks. If not, obviously they're better offensively. So I like the Cards in the Seahawks over 50.5. I feel like this is going to be a big time shootout, divisional matchup. I mean, both defenses not that great, so you can expect them to be putting up a lot of points here in this situation. I love the over 50.5 in this one. All right, if you watched the recap video, you saw that I did say I might have a pick in the Bills and Chiefs game, which I do. I like Chiefs as a home underdog. Listen, Mahomes is a home underdog. I think he's like 7-0-1 against the spread or something. Big time, big game. This is a possible championship matchup or a playoff matchup in the divisional round or whenever. Chiefs +2.5 here. I'm riding the home dog. Chiefs, I have them at number 2 in my power rankings. Bills number 3 in my power rankings. So this is a huge matchup. Game of the week, in my opinion. I wish this was a Sunday night game, but the next game that I'll talk about, I can understand why it's a Sunday night game. I just think that Mahomes is going to be able to do the same things that he continues to do. The field will open up for him. He'll be able to do his, razzle-dazzle moves, which is just amazing to watch. Big rivalry game here. Josh Allen, this game could go either way, honestly. But I'm going to take the home underdog here. This is, to me, a bigger game for the Chiefs than it is for the Bills. Mainly because, this is a home field battle. This is for home field right here, in my opinion. Come down with the number 1 seed. So I'm taking the Chiefs. Much bigger game for the Chiefs, in my opinion. And I'm going to roll with the Chiefs at +2.5. Last game on the docket, Sunday night game. Another great match. There's a lot of great matchups this week. A lot of great games. And Cowboys +6.5. Again, disrespectful to me with the Cowboys. They've proven me wrong every single week. We took them last week at +5. We got the victory there against the Rams. They get the outright victory. Wouldn't be surprised if they get the outright victory against the Eagles this week. Yes, they're on the road, but 6.5 points for a team, even without Dak, has played phenomenal football. Cooper Rush continues to improve each and every week. The defense is what is the glue for this team as to where they are, and I've said this week in, week out in my recap videos. They prove me wrong every single week up, going back to week 1. I love the Cowboys again in this situation at +6.5 against the Eagles. Now, we took the Cardinals last week against the Eagles at +5. We got that one. Could you say the Eagles were looking ahead to this game because they only won by a field goal? Yes, but that kind of showed me some weaknesses in the Eagles' defense to where the Cowboys are going to be able to expose that. Especially given that they have a little bit better offensive weapons than the Cardinals do right now, even with Cooper Rush. I think they're going to be able to run the ball effectively with Zeke. I think they're going to be able to. Lamb is going to be able to get a lot of good passes, get wide open in the space. Big test for the Eagles here too. in a big-time divisional matchup, undefeated, and this could be possibly a tie-breaking game right here for a division winner towards the end of the season, something to look at. But Cowboys, to me, disrespected at +6.5. I think they should be around +3.5, +4. So we're going to roll with the Cowboys at +6.5. Love these picks. Love these winners. Recap it real quick one more time. Vikings -3, my favorite pick of the week on the road against the Dolphins. Giants +6, disrespectful there. San Francisco -4.5. Cards Seahawks over 50.5. Chiefs home underdog +2.5. Cowboys, another disrespectful game, +6.5. We're rolling with these picks. Let's get some winners again. Let's get back on the right track and get above that 500 mark. Thanks for tuning in. Good luck on your picks this weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.